Welcome to the message management installment in this series of Introduction to the AIB Management Console training videos. The message management feature, selectable from the menu at the top of the screen, is again a feature to be used by mainly the ASG community, and it allows to see the messages that have passed through AIB. And you do that simply by selecting a date. Let's go and select, let's say, Monday, and then you can filter by the types of messages. So we have the advice of transfer messages, persistent lock messages, rejected order messages, and messages that are unclassified. So let's select the unclassified messages because I know that there should be some there. If I do a load, those messages will appear at the bottom of the screen. They are timestamped, as you can see. Their queue is identified, and because these are the unknown type, the type is not known, and various other information like identifier and version are not shown because these are unknown messages. They're messages that AIB is creating, and as far as this component is concerned, they are unidentified. If you select a message, I think you'll see that this looks very, very similar to the hospital queue management message listing, which, if you've seen that video, I think what you see here will contain no surprises for you. When you select a message, the message details are shown at the bottom of the screen. The location of that message in the file system is also shown. Generally, you will not need to use that, but that is there for information. You can see the original message content. Again, this is shown in a highlighted XML, so color coded. Generally aids legibility, but a lot of the XML that AIB receives is unformatted, and so I think even despite the color coding, these can be quite hard to read. There is a message editing and reposting that works in exactly the same way as it does in hospital queue management. Namely, you can make changes, and when you make changes, the little undo all changes button appears, which allows me to undo those changes and revert back to the message as it was originally shown. I can repost the message without change or with change, and when I repost the message will be represented on the queue that it passed through on its first visit to AIB. Now, clearly there is no requirement to just randomly repost messages. Reposting of messages is for a reason, and that reason will have been diagnosed and specified by an AIB development stroke ASG team. So you will only be using this screen for the repair of known faults. For example, a downstream system to which AIB has sent a message and for some reason that message has not arrived. Under those scenarios, it is more than possible to find that message and repost it to the downstream system. This is a fairly simple and basic feature, and with that we have covered all of the features available from the screen. So once again, thank you for your attention. Goodbye.